Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Honeywell and we're playing Trading Point. Before we do anything else, namely start building with all of these supplies that we brought back, we are going to close our coal mine, do it, and send this group of 5 people out on a trade. We have a large trading post, so we can form a second caravan, and we're going to do that. We have enough materials to trade and reach level 4 faction with Rania, so we're going to do it. No time like the present. Now, what are we getting? Some pretty good stuff. We are getting the materials that we need in order to build another research institute, a carving workshop, a bazaar, which is the level 4 faction reward from Rania, plus a brewery and a lighting workshop just in case, and as much wood as we can get. In addition to that, we are getting some upgrades. We are purchasing 50 lanterns for that 10% increase in production, but the big money that we're spending is we're buying 150 toolkits at 60 silver a pop, which is a huge expense this early in the game, but they are going to absolutely pay off for us. In order to pay for this, we are selling 6 of the scarecrows that we received, which is a shame. I really hate to do it. It feels bad because chances are good I'm just going to be buying these scarecrows back and losing money in the process, like several thousand silver. But it's almost never a good idea to sit on valuable items when they could be put to good use right now. And the faster we get our economic engine up and running, the sooner our settlement will be safe and secure and we'll have all the nice things. So there we go. We are going to absolutely buy insurance for sure. We're only sending out 5 caravan members because that's all we have. Oh, look at that. That is no good. 5% risk of death? I think that's too much. I thought it was 288. Hey, hold that thought. We're going to see what we can do here. Okay, this is much more like it. Our risk of death now is 2.88%, and the only thing that I needed to do was switch this to Rania. So it's actually that was a good thing that happened. Otherwise, we would not have gotten level 4, and I would have been very upset. So yeah, do it. Maybe. No, do it. That was part of the plan, so we're going to do it. It's a little bit risky, and I don't know that it is actually worth doing in that we have this flood coming up, and so this is the only season that we're going to have to be able to grow some food. And yeah, we could probably use those 5 people. But it is what it is. No second guessing now. We've already set it in motion. And now what else do we need to do? Along with that caravan we just sent out, we just got a whole bunch of good materials back. So we're going to go ahead and put those in place. One of the things that we have is a gem mine, which can produce gems. It's really just a trade good. And I had earmarked mines around the map over here and up here, thinking that these mines were the same size as our deep mines, but they're not. These are 12 by 11 and these are 11 by 12. So I went ahead and found a spot to fit this in over here. I was initially going to put all of this, you know, with our like little trading empire over here, but I think this is a good spot because looks like we're going to be doing farming over here with the orchards for the brewery and some materials for our textile mills. So yeah, so I cleared a spot over here, I guess, maybe. Do it. So yeah, so we can go ahead and close this mine and put our and put these people to work on our farms and vice versa. So hopefully that's a good idea. I'm not sure. I was not planning on this at all. But when I saw the mistake that I made, well, you just got to adjust, right? Okay, so that was a big thing that we were getting from that caravan. Another thing we're going to need is rope. So I want to go ahead and put somebody on the knitting workshop to get working on some rope for us. And I think we only need 100. So that's all we're going to ask them to do. We are going to close our advanced tailor and have them start working on some planks for us because we are going to need a lot. And to replace the advanced tailor, we have a custom tailor, which is pretty good for us. And it fits right here, so that's where it's going to go. We are going to pause this though because this requires 60 planks that we do not have. And the printing press also requires 60 planks, no, 80 planks. And I would rather this get up and running first. We have 100 clothes in stock, so that'll keep for a little while. So we're going to prioritize the printing press. And we're going to put it right across from our eventual theater. Yeah, that is good. So, yeah, what do we have? We have a lot in motion now, right? Our printing factory and our mine. In addition to, now that we're putting this mine over here, we really need some more housing on this side. So, let's see if we can get that in motion as well. Maybe 2 houses? How many people want houses? 1 person. So we'll get 2, that's fine. The other thing that we bought materials for is our gold miner's cabin. And when I set this up, I assumed that we would be mining like a lot of sand over here, and so it made sense to have the gold mining cabin over here. But I think I'm going to put in like a little trade street right over on this side. And if we can find it. So I'm going to put the gold mining cabin on this street right here. And we can wrap this street around. And instead of concentrating on farming all of our own materials, we're going to trade for them. You can, Slacker actually gave us this, gave me this idea. Yeah, we really should just trade. So instead of focusing on production, we're going to be buying a lot of our materials. So it makes sense to kind of have like a little trade street right over here. What else do we want to do? We have no people. Let me stop spinning this camera around. I'm going to get seasick. We have no people. That is closed. We need wood. That's something else that I also wanted to experiment. I read a couple posts where some people do a bunch of different things with their foresters' huts. Some scatter them around and just put them to plant, and then they'll just manually go in and chop down all the trees once there's like a thick forest. And some other people put 2 foresters' huts in the same circle, and they set 1 to planting and 1 to felling. So we might play around with both of those and see if we like either of those or find either of them worthwhile. Generally, I'll just dot these around and just let them do their thing, and it is plenty of wood. Once you stop, you know, the really heavy building, it all works out fine. But I think we might experiment with both of those since we're looking for new strategies here. Now we have to get, there goes our folks. Don't die. Do good things. Hurry back. Yeah. Now, we closed our coal mine, and obviously we do not have fuel for all of these houses, but one of the things that we did buy was fuel, so hopefully everyone will get what they need there. What else do we need to do? I think we can just pick up the pace and let this happen, right? The other thing is we're only going to have this season to grow, and instead of growing flax over here, I think if we can swing it, we're going to shut down like everything else and get another crop over here. I don't think we can harvest a field of soybeans, considering, I don't know what, 2 for 2, we haven't been able to harvest this field. So I'm going to go for rice over here, which is a medium, an average yield crop. And hopefully we'll be able to bring that in, just to have a little bit of a stockpile for food, because we're building these houses, and yeah, it's a little bit concerning. Ah, that's better. I'm always so happy to see the snow go away. It's nice, bright, pretty green. Here is our city. It looks like we're going to have a farming area over here and a farming area over here. But this is absolutely still going to be our trading center. I'd rather this sandpit person be doing something else. And what would I rather them do? Well, I guess they're going to be I guess they're going to be farming. It's February. Let's see if we can close all of this down and see how many people we can get. Oh, good. Okay. That helps. We got the 7 people back from who were trading. So that's good. Very happy about that. And I think we absolutely need 12 people on this field, right? Yes. We want the full harvest if we can manage it. And what if we, how much? Yeah, we are absolutely fine on alcohol, so I think we're going to go ahead and close down our brewery and our dates. We'll open them up. And yeah, we are all set for the March harvest. Or the March planting, rather. Hopefully that'll go well. And we're still getting everything else that we need put together. I don't think I want this tailor over here. I think maybe eventually we might want to put like our textiles on this little spot. But I do not know. Everybody is moving in. So hopefully we'll have enough people over on this side of the map. Yeah. The only thing, I'm going to increase the priority on this because I do want, we are out of books. So I do want to get those being produced again as quick as possible. And everyone is busy planting. Should we put the trees back up? Perhaps put them back down. The fuel is low. We brought in 1,000 domestic fuel and it's already gone already. So that's a problem. We need to get people back in the mines mining coal for us. I think it could have been a mistake to send off that caravan. Like, I'm trying to keep the pace going here and not slack off, because it's easy to, sit back and putter and have 5 years go by. And I'm trying not to let that happen. But yeah. Okay, so they are all planted up. And what about the rice? Just about. Did you do it? Very nice. Great job. And let's get 5 people back on coal. I kind of hope this merchant ship has some coal or firewood for us. That would be really nice. But it looks like we have enough planks for the printing factory, which is nice. Our gem mine is being constructed. And what is really nice is if we're able to reach level 4 faction with Rania, our reward is what? Our reward is a grand bazaar. Can own more caravans, blah blah, but it lowers the price volatility caused by trading with factions. Right now, every time that we trade, so let's see, I don't know, construction materials. Every time we buy something, the prices are going up. Every time we sell something, the prices are going down. So I'm hoping that going for that Grand Bazaar is like a good plan before we start trading things like, oh, I don't know, gems. But we'll have to see. And I think we should look at our food, see? A little bit worried about that, not gonna lie. Maybe we should do a little bit of a gather all over here to get some wood that we need and some plants. That might be a good idea. One of the nice things about gems, they sell for 27 silver, just like the silver does actually. But on my test map, my people were mining these 3.5 times faster than they were mining silver. So hopefully that will be like a good thing. But we really don't have the people to see. And where are our fields at? Again, we're trying to get 100% harvests on these. These are 88. Let's bring 9 people in and see if we can get those harvested. Pretty quickish would be nice. And we have 100 ropes, so let's close this person down. What are we short of? Wood. That's fine. Well, I mean, kind of fine. And let's get them working on books, which will be great for us. Yes, please. Oh. No limit on books. And where are we at here? I think we need to close everybody down. Get 12 of the closest people on this field, and then put people back on this field. And maybe we'll take G off and put him back on coal just to get some coming in. We have a tiny bit, but they should have plenty of time. It's only July, so I think 6 people should be able to harvest this without a problem. And do you think we should start harvesting? Or wait? I think we harvest. So I think we started harvesting at like 80 instead of allowing it to reach its full potential, but that's fine. Oh, immigrants. I forgot about immigrants. That's actually really good for us. Let's queue up like a big old gather plant to bolster our food too. And maybe get a couple more houses over here. Yeah, I like it. Now, if these immigrants would just show up. Our caravan is back already. See, that was such a good decision. Assuming we don't starve, it was a good decision. Okay, we still have 3,918, which is fine. Immigrants have arrived. Our caravan is back. We're doing good. Let's go to our town hall. Yes, accept. Does anyone have the plague? Looks like maybe just a broken leg or something along those lines. It's fine. Shake that right off. Now that we have a couple other people, let's get our dock emptied. I usually always do cellars over here. I'm thinking about maybe I might want to put in a transfer station. And when I say over here, I mean by my dock area. I always just use cellars. But maybe we want to put in a transfer station. But that's something for later. We're so far away from that right now. But still, that'll be good. Let's get somebody in our mint. Whoops. Yes, somebody in our mint. Somebody in silver. How many do we want on silver? Actually, no. We want them to gather everything, right? Yes. Yes, everybody gather. Disaster prep should come first. It's pretty exciting to be able to have all these people though, because we're going to be bringing in some gems, which is exciting. Let's do it. Let's put 5 people on gems. And we're going to want to get our brewery and dates back open as well. And we have some graduates, which is good. At the very end of the last episode, I saw that we had some elderly people dying, and that's a little concerning. What is our population spread here? We have 12 old people. That's kind of a lot. I mean, considering our population is still already so small. Come on, you can do it. And our clothes have dropped to 26. Which seems crazy considering at, just a few minutes ago we had 100. But it is what it is, right? Okay, so there is everybody there. Let's get our dates back open. Let's get our distillery up. Do we need more water yet? Maybe we'll hold off on that. Do we have all of our people back yet? Not yet. As soon as they open up, as soon as they unload all of this, we'll put our upgrades on our buildings, which will be nice. And yeah, we have our faction reward. And we had 36 points to spare to go towards our level 5. That is something that I'm not sure if what we should do here. Should we just push towards level 5 with Rania, which costs a whole lot of points, more than all of the other 4 levels combined? Or do we go to some other factions and pick up some, relatively easy, affordable perks? Like this tofu. These dense farms are really nice. Carlos has some good stuff. He has like a nursery where you can grow like herbs. This outdoor kitchen, this obsidian mine makes really nice streets. Lots of stuff. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing yet. I'm kind of thinking that we want to push forward and go straight towards level 5. If our trade goods sell for 25% more, we'll reach the highest faction with everybody else that much faster. And this is an amazing, absolutely amazing reward. Everyone, if we build this, every one of our people will be educated. So we will no longer have You'll be all of the children will be educated, and they'll go straight from children to educated laborers. We won't have to have any schools, and we won't have this 4 or 5 years lag from waiting for children to be educated. So that is like really good too. I just don't know. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. The only experimenting that I've done with this is on a fully established town, and I just threw money at it just to get to the rewards. So I have no idea how it actually play out as we were playing. Okay, can we can. Now this economy upgrade, this reduces the materials required by 20%. So say we bought the materials for 500 ink and 500 paper, so 500 books. With this economy upgrade, instead of getting 500 books, we'll get 525. Well worth it. And the same thing over here with the sand. This usually takes 8 sand or 10 sand to create 1 gold sand. We can put an economy upgrade on this, and it'll only take 8 sand. That seems like a small amount, except if, well, you can do the math yourself. 20% is a huge savings and well worth the money. We'll make this up. I think we bought 2,000 sand. So the money is there. If you do the math, you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's get 5 people back in a mine to do coal. And is this empty? Let's close this. And let's get somebody back in the hunter's cabin to bring us in some food. Forester. And let's do the people that were marked for greatness. So what is that, 3? Let's put 3 people in the silver mine. 2 people on coins. Get our gold sand up and running. Very nice. We're trading, guys. We are going to actually have some honest to goodness exports. And let's put 10 people on gems. Yes. I like it. And we should have a huge stack of wood now. Maybe. $55, so we almost have enough planks. So we should be good on that. We'll get our clothes going. 1 person wants a house. I would like you to have a house, but we're gonna go ahead and destroy this house right here, and then we'll butt this up and make it go right. There we go. So we have our economy upgrade over here. We have it over here. Let's put our lanterns on this mine, which is good. How many gems do we have? 28. It's not an astounding amount. But I'm sure we'll get there. Now let's check out our Grand Bazaar. It's how does this go? Is this the way we want it to face? I'm guessing this is the way it should go. I don't know. Yeah, let's get it built. And we'll, as soon as we get this built, maybe we'll have some trade goods and be able to send somebody out. I do not know. It's very concerning that we can't seem to keep everybody in heated houses, though. I don't ever remember having these issues. But yeah, it is what it is. Maybe if I had some actual stockpiles over here, that would help. What do we want to put on here? Now we have, instead of Wall Street Slacker, we're having a Trade Street over here. So we have a mint, we have our gold miner's cabin, and I think we were going to do a jewelry and a carving workshop, which is 5, and a jewelry workshop, which is 7, so 12. Are you keeping up with me here? We got 12. Okay, so we have room for a 3x3 or a 3x5 stockpile for these folks over here. And let's just put in a 5x6 over here for these people. That might help a little bit. Now, do we want to destroy this large trading post and get the mats back? I'm not sure. But we have 9 people, and did we open everything back up? Let's get 2 people. 2 people in our sand pit here to keep the sand coming in. And Apollo. Okay, Spike, you're not that. Apollo is. Apollo, you are a dredger. Does that work now? So we need to get somebody in our repair shop again. Spike, do good things. Our orchard is looking pretty raggedy, I must say. I wonder if we should just chop it down and have them do it over again. Let's just have them do that. No. No, because then these trees will stop producing. Never mind. Let's not do that. But let's do other things. We want to have our textile mill working, because when this advanced tailor, the custom tailor, is done, we're going to make down jackets out of linen, which is a pretty good feat. We have all of this timber that we ordered, and we can put in some pastures and get this organized over here. Oh, the traveling merchant's here. That is good. That's money for us. And we still have pay a generous amount. Yes, please. 227 delicacies. Yeah, that is good. As soon as we get planks for our bazaar, we're gonna go ahead and we'll send something off for that. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's all coming together. How are we doing on gems? 122? Yeah. How many people do we have working on that? 10. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? And our books. So we have books back in stock, which is nice. Very happy about that. How's our food? 5,000 food? I think we are going to be okay, right? And now here is the model for our tailor, which is like, I don't know, like a stucco sort of a design. Now with the custom tailor, you can make rough clothes directly from flax. If I was playing on like a normal map without the extreme temperatures that you get on playing on extreme, this would be pretty tempting, just to throw some raw flax at this and get rough clothes. Not a bad deal. But we can also get down jackets just for 1 piece of linen, which is what we're going to go for. But since we're doing this, let's do the other tiers. This dyeing cloth is made from water and cotton cloth, and it's really nice. It's kind of a replacement for silk, and as soon as we're able to, we really want to start getting this manufactured along with some feathers, we could get some luxury coats. They're warmer than down jackets, and they give a little boost to happiness. So they're absolutely something we want to get into sooner rather than later. But for right now, down jackets are serving us just fine, and we're happy with those. And we're going to go ahead and keep our advanced tailor just in case we run into an issue and we can need to produce something else. Yeah, but I'm liking it. As soon as this pasture is built over here, we'll move all of these buffalo into this large pasture, and then we'll move all of our geese into this larger buffalo pasture, if that made any sort of sense. I do not know. I feel like everything is going too fast for me though. So much is going on. I'm going to slow it down for a minute and just, see what's happening. And then maybe we take out these pens over here and they'll be right next to housing. And we can kind of set up some of that other stuff we were talking about. Like the dyeing mill. I don't know. I'm not upset that there is all this content that was added, but you can tell that this game doesn't have like an actual art department because the stuff is just all over the place, isn't it? Really? Let's see if we can collect a little bit more of this forage before this flood comes. Oh, and did we get a ship? Did I miss it? No, here it comes. Maybe they'll have something good for us. Maybe, what are we looking for? We're looking for fuel. And maybe some food. Our water is going down as well. So maybe it's time to get some more people on waters. Spike, you're going to be a water fetcher again. And that means we need a new repair person. Spike is like he wants all the jobs Spike does. You can do it, boat. Get over here. Oh, and I guess we should send off a caravan too, right? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Do we want any of this? We only have 4,000 coins. But I think we go ahead and buy 2,000 food. Maybe. We don't need any of the candy or anything like that. This furniture is tempting. It's too much. The furniture is tempting because the school that we want to build costs, I don't know, I think it's like 10,000 furniture. So we want to be importing that. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy some food just to be on the safe side. And in fact, we'll even keep it in the dock. I don't even think we need to unload that. And who are we going to send? Oh, nice. So what do we have? Well, look, we have 110 in stock, but we've mined like 260 already. Let's toggle this off and on and see if we can't jog some of that loose. Oh, and we have a tech point. What are we doing? I think we need to go down to the theater, right? To work on our happiness. So let's start down that road. We're still waiting on our Grand Bazaar, but hopefully we'll get that, once that's built, we'll have some gems, and we'll go ahead and try and trade those for something nice. Maybe some fuel, I think. Oh, let's get that back on. And now, even though we're not growing any crops, we have 2,000 food in our trading port, so I'm feeling good about that. Maybe up our builders another 2 builders. Most projects can only have 2 people working on them, so we can have 2 people on our bazaar, 2 people on our pasture, some people building roads, and oh, our houses are over here. They're done. So let's get a couple more over here. And sure. And let's move this stockpile so we can put some roads in to go from this housing right over here to our trade area. I would like that. Oh no, the flood is coming. Where are they coming from? Oh, here they come. Very dramatic. I like all the disasters that they have. You can see we're losing all of these things we had earmarked though, but that's fine. Now, I put in this pen over here, but I do have plans to have crop fields over here, 8x8s, and like a set of 4, maybe a row of 8, a grouping of 8 standard 8x8 fields. So I do have that all earmarked out. And how are we doing over here? 300 fat gems. Let's close that. We have a little bit of fuel saved up here, which is not bad. Clothes are worrying though. We only have 17. Is this Taylor? Is this Taylor slower than the other? Do you know what I mean? That's something that I did not consider whatsoever. Maybe we get a good deal on the materials, but maybe it produces them slower. I mean, well, no, they produce 70. I don't understand. And you know what? It's probably going back and forth to the market, I bet. So the marketplace worker is probably grabbing these out of storage, so it reduces it and then puts them into the market, which puts them back into circulation. I understand. And our food is doing absolutely fine. We have all of those houses built, but we still want more. We have one coming in over here. How many people are in our boarding house? 7. Maybe let's put another person on this side to kind of help with that mine. And then maybe we want more people over here for reasons. Let me plan this out a little bit. Okay, I'm happy with this. I think I'm going to put a compost something. A composting plant over here when the time comes. But we're not there yet. And then we can also fit like a rows of houses behind here, and we'll have houses over here, and they'll supply all the labor that we need for our fields over here, I think, which is good. We're really waiting to get our pastures. I'd like to get those sorted. We haven't been working these animals at all, so we don't have any of those materials or food. Another tech point, good. Let's go ahead and upgrade our church, and then we'll get the theater. And I will be very happy with the progress that we've made once we get to that point. It looks like we're not producing enough silver for 2 people, so let's produce some more silver and cut that back to 1 person. How are we doing with our gold dust? We made 3 gold dust last year. We're really setting the world on fire here. But we have 21 in reserve, and these are worth 90 gold. So yeah, not bad. It's lovely. Silver and gold. It's all coming together. And our port area looks like a proper port. And I was really concerned about our food, and it looks like I did not really need to worry about that at all, right? It's holding in quite nicely. Now I have this water wheel over here for the textile mill, and honestly, I don't even like it, so we might take that out. But we'll see. Our water is looking a little slim, so maybe we need to put in another water fetcher. Karina? You're water fetcher, hun. Which means we need another brewer. Michael. Do good things, Michael. And maybe we need another. Maybe we should set up another reservoir just to be ready. Perhaps. You would think that there'd be water in this stockpile over here, but that does not seem to be the case. Seems like they like this one. We have those houses in. Somebody else still wants to have a house. Let's put another one right up here in anticipation of putting another reservoir in. I think would be a good idea. And there goes our grand bazaar being built. Here is our pasture. Let's reduce this down to 2 workers, I think. And we'll change this to buffalo. Let's close all these spots. We don't need them. It's going to be a long time before we have the labor to put more than 2 in there. And let's open this one up and open this one up. I do not know how this one got full of buffalo. I think maybe a hunter found a buffalo and they populated this pen, because I thought I completely emptied it. Let's go to there and go to there. Okay, we have 0 there. And now let's transfer all to there. 2 more. 2, 4, right? Is that correct? So now we have 24 out of 26. So that actually worked out kind of nice. Let's change this over to geese. And let's transfer all of our geese over to here then, right? Right, transfer to there. And transfer again to get the last 2 stragglers. And yeah, I like it. And I think we're going to destroy these 2 pens right here to clear up some room for maybe some textile stuff. I think I would like that. We are out of flax, but we still have 200 linens. That's still 200 clothes, so we're still okay. I mean, you never want to be out of anything, but it's not like So we have 2 people working on buffalo now, and we have 1 person working on geese, which is fine. It feels good to have these fields up and running. And how are we doing? We have 400 and... I mean, this is kind of a lot, right? 600 gems already? Let's do the theater. And we need to move this builder's cabin. So let's do that. And you know what? We can plop that right in there. We'll close this and staff that. Destroy this and finally a theater. I didn't want to end this episode until we had this. And I think we should have it facing this street, right? Yeah, I think that looks nice. Do we want to fill in this road? I kind of like the little design there. But let's fill it in anyway. Oh, I like it a lot. We did a lot. We have a ton of gems mined up already. Like I said on my previous map, I tested this and it seems like the gems mine up 3.5 times faster than silver, which is a pretty good deal. Silver is pretty slow, but you can also make a lot more money with the silver by transferring it into like jewelry. We have a bit of coal. Oh, we don't have cut stone for our theater. I've completely dropped the ball on that. So let's get them working on that. And I don't know. I think this is probably a good place to stop. We'll go ahead. We'll have our theater being built, our Grand Bazaar being built, and when we come back, we'll trade off some of those gems and see how that works out for us. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and leave a like if you did. Your likes and comments are appreciated, and they matter, of course. Also, consider subscribing if you're new. I'd love that too. But that's all for now. Hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.